Welcome to Wow, World of Words with yours truly, Human Being. And thank you very much for subscribing to the channel, for those who have subscribed to the channel. And those of you who have not yet subscribed to the channel, please do so. Hit that red subscribe button below the video and subscribe to the channel so that you can help me grow this channel and share the message that we get from these songs that I'm reviewing. So yeah, man, today we are reviewing a song by ProVerb, I Have a Dream. It's from his 2005 studio album, The Book of ProVerb.
I am happy to join with you today in what will go down in history as the greatest demonstration. Now is the time.
Yeah, man. That's ProVerb taking a sample of the Martin Luther King Jr.'s speech. It was the speech that he did in 1963 in August when they were in Washington. I think they marched from the South to Washington to protest against marginalization of people of color in America, and we are still faced with similar struggles even today. Hence the speech has stood the test of time and will always be there to remind us of what we are fighting for. So big ups to ProVerb for giving props, and to MLK Jr. and including that skit in there. That's dope.
Hey, our time is now. Rhymes is down, shine is found. We have to define the sound. Hey.
Man, just getting into it, ProVerb comes in and tell us that this is the time. The time is now, and the time is always now for you to redefine whatever craft that you are working on and have an impact in whatever that you're doing. You'll have a positive impact in whatever that you're doing and make a positive difference. So yeah, man, the time is now. Do your thing. Don't wait for tomorrow. If you have an idea, do it now.
We find the sound. Hey, listen here, we spit the beat, we'll make the rockets disappear. Hey, together we stand, divided we fall. Hey, the better we can, provided the war. Hey, we play the background long enough, we'll never back down. Rap's now strong enough.
Man, yes, rap now is strong enough and we are seeing it, at least it's not playing in the background anymore. So, and like he's saying, together we stand, divided we fall, and that's the reality of life. In any situation that you are facing, if you do not come together, the strength in unity is not gonna be there, and it's gonna be hard for you to succeed. So it's good for us as people to come together whenever we have a common dream or a common vision and something that we are fighting against. In anything that you're building, we need to work together with like-minded people. So it's good that he touches on those principles. So yeah, and we must stop playing in the background. It's nice when we're sitting and we're talking on our couches, sipping on whatever we're sipping on, but when we are not on the forefront. So we need to step out of the background and move to the forefront so that we can make that impact. So yeah, ProVerb got gems for us there. He has gems for us. Wow.
Strong enough. I have a dream that real MCs are in awards. Cats who've been ignored by the industry before. The underdogs that are giving more when they're living for the bigger cause that our hip-hop will hit abroad. In terms of level the sales and rate the richest board. I have a dream of seeing an SAMC in the source. A double HP poster in a centerfold. I have a dream of platinum sales, minimum goal.
Wow, he touched on Double HP. Rest in peace, Double HP. Rest in peace, Double HP. Double H gave us a lot of hits. In his time, we jammed to his music. He graced our TV screens with his TV show, the one that was sponsored by Status, I think. I might be wrong. You'll correct me in the comments. So yeah, man, And I like that ProVerb's dream is not only about him. ProVerb's dream, it was about other people in the same industry as him, and that shows that whenever you have a dream, it shouldn't only be about you. There's enough for everyone to go around. We can all be successful and achieve the greater heights that we need to achieve. There's enough for everyone to go around. So we must not be stuck in our selfish minds, and think that when you wish someone well and they are part of your bigger dream, it will hinder you. It will only make you stronger. So yeah, man. And he touched again that he had a dream. He has a dream of the double HP's poster in the centerfold, and he came to realize that at some point, because I remember, some time back we had a double HP poster that came out of the magazine, and it was tough back then because people were not being recognized. The hip hop industry was not being recognized for the good work that it does, the message that it shares. So yeah, man. And now it's something that happens. Hip hop artists are performing abroad. Hip hop artists are winning awards. They're being recognized for the hard work that they put in, and it goes as well generally in life, where you might be working hard and it seems that you are not being recognized. Keep on pushing, keep on giving that effort. At some point you would have built up enough momentum, and your positive works are going to show, and eventually people are going to recognize the good that you're doing. That's the moral of the story. Don't stop. Always go, continue with your dream. So let's get back into ProVerb's dream and hear, the rest of his dream.
I have a dream of platinum sales, minimum goal. A tour bus with all of us touring across Africa borders with television networks record us. I have a dream of being on stage when I perform in the scene. The crowd respond to metaphors, not just the chorus.
He's like I touched earlier on the TV network records and all that. Like the Double HP had his own show on TV at some point. So yeah, man. And we see Slicker doing his own thing as well. I know, yes, it's not on TV, it's all over the net, but then he's doing his thing as well. Then he touched again on performing across the borders, across Africa. So basically our South African brothers and sisters are artists working with our fellow Africans, in telling those African stories, giving them to the world, bringing them to life so that we can enjoy them and reminisce on some of the things that actually got us where we are, and again, that generally goes towards any other sphere of life, whether you're starting a business, whether you're starting a movement, you need those collaborations. And if people across the borders, reach out to them, so that whatever you are working on can touch as many lives as possible, and you can also continue to be successful in what you're doing, because you need those ideas from different parts of the world, So yeah, man. ProVerb, that's good.
I have a dream of writing articles in magazines that have explained hip-hop is more than just a bag of jeans. In fact, it seems the whole culture is misunderstood. They say we portray the bad, listen while I spit some good. It's not all about me, verb. I want all MCs to be heard and get the respect that they...
Man, there he goes again, and he's giving us another fact that the whole culture is misunderstood. And to some degree, I agree with him, to actually say the hip-hop culture, it's misunderstood, but then the other thing is, I do get that the negative image that might be associated with, it's based on the images that we see on the media with regards to our hip-hop artists or the hip-hop world, the way it's been portrayed. But then there is also some good, some positive that's part of it, just like anything else. For every good there's bad, and for every bad there's good. But then in this case, let's try and focus on the good, on the message that we get out of hip hop, on the stories that we get out of it, because it tells our stories, it tells our struggles, so yeah, it's like it's a lot to chew on, actually, because generally when you think of hip hop, you think of baggy jeans and do-rags and stuff like that. I remember growing up, if you dress like that, collocationing, they used to call you yo-yo. There was just stigma attached to it. But then now it has reached, a different platform, and it's not all about baggy jeans, like you're saying. It has a lot of elements that are around. So hopefully he gets into some of those things, so yeah.
I want all MCs to be heard and get the respect that they deserve. I have a dream that I'll speak real until I die, will get killed like Jerusalem, this Israel. Our time is now, rhymes is down, shine is found. We have redefined the sound.
Whoa, wait a minute. Like Jerusalem, this is real. Jerusalem, Israel, the word bending there, it's nice, it's dope. And he tells us that he'll continue to spit the truth up until he's gone, and that is something that that's something that we actually need to work on, as individuals, to actually stand for the truth and always speak the truth and walk the truth. Don't just speak it, but also walk the truth, because when you walk in truth, it creates unity, it creates strength, because people now can trust in you. You become trustworthy, and you can simply take it back to a family setting, because if this truth is spoken in the family, the parents can trust the kids, and the kids can trust the kids can trust their parents, and then it goes out into the larger community that family is part of, and you're building leaders who believe in truth and who walk the truth, and that will create a better society for us, and we'll not only have leaders who hide behind lies, who hide behind lies and do not work for the people, and they're in a position, they have a platform to work for the people. So yeah, man, it's always good to stand for the truth, to work for the truth, so thanks ProVerb for reminding us of that.
We have redefined the sound. Heads, listen here, this the year, we spit the veil, we'll make the rappers disappear. Heads, together we stand, divided we fall. Heads, the better we can, provided the ball. Heads, we played the background long enough, we'll never back down, rap's now strong enough. It's all definite, we are forced to be reckoned with. Using thought as a weapon, and it's your war, we expect to win and victorious yet again, bringing all of the elements. DJs, graffiti arts, and b-boys to get in spins. Young MCs, the veterans, wanna be get your pens. It's no coincidence they call us heads, cause we ahead of them.
Oh my word. It's no coincidence they call us heads, because we are ahead of them. Heads, on top of the being ahead, because we're also thinking of things that people hardly think about on a normal basis, so yeah, that's a dope line. That's a very slick line, man, proverb. And again, he touched on on what his dreams entail, again, like the working together, the victory that comes out of pulling all the resources and the elements together. Here he refers to DJs, graffiti artists, to b-boys, spinners and spitters, and then you can take it further and take it to your engineers, your composers, your songwriters, your fashionistas. And that goes to show you that when you take all those elements and you bring them together, you can have a beautiful thing. And Ricky Rick also showed us with his Cotton Fest festival, when he brought a lot of artists together and a lot of people in the industry to work together to create a viable product, the product that the market enjoys, So that's something that we need to do as well in our daily spaces. So in our communities, the things that we complain about, there are skilled people in our communities. Let's come together as a community, and whatever concern that we voice, we find out who has the skill to actually assist with that, with that problem, and work together to resolve the community issues that we have. In that way, we'll be able to build a better community. We'll be able to improve our communities, and that will build on from generation to generation. Even the kids will be coming after, they'll see that there is something that our parents worked for, built for us, and they jump on that, and we move forward, we move towards victory. Whatever the victory is for the communities that we live in, we move towards that. So yeah, man, proverb, wow.
No coincidence, they call us heads, let's be ahead of them. Initiating new recruits to let them in. Schooling the youth, the truth in music is relevant.
Again, like he goes there and he tells us that, initiating new recruits to let them into the school of music, so that they know that there is truth in music. And there really is truth in music. Like if you hear what the picture that he has painted for us, the message that he's giving us, together we're strong, divided we fall. I have a dream that the WHPs will be in the centerfolds, that hip-hop artists will win awards. He has a dream that the artist will be traveling across Africa. Those are dreams of togetherness, of unity, of working together. That's a dream of wishing someone well. It does not harm you to wish someone well and support them. If you can wish someone well and support them, do that. That's the best. If you don't always have to give someone money to support them, but then you need to give them courage, encourage them on what they are doing, So yeah.
I have a dream that African hip-hop's the future. My thoughts are parallel to Martin Luther King Jr. Desire to see the promised land and what it looks like. If you haven't tasted freedom, you need to read my book twice.
Yeah, man, and he's there again telling us that he has seen the future. So you know what? A dream is a glimpse of the future. That's what it is. A dream is a glimpse of the future. And if you've seen it and it looks good, so you know what? Pull people around you to take them up with you, to work together with them, so that you can realize that future, and they can also get something to look forward to and work towards. And that on its own, it will inflame their own dreams, so you'll be supporting them and they'll support you as well to get to where you want to get to, and he's telling us there that if you haven't tasted freedom, you need to read his book twice. I guess he's saying that you need to listen to this album, to the book of Proverb again, or even go listen to things like the manuscript, and see his perspective. So yeah, man, Proverb, that's nice.
Take the freedom, you need to read my book twice. I have a dream to see more rap TV shows, local releases packed in CD stores, and more high rotations and more radio stations. Local versus international racial change. Hey, our time is now. Right?
Yeah, man. And that's for real. That's for real. Like, we want to see more rap TV shows. Music stores pegged on release dates. When the artists put out the music, man, like our artists performing internationally and locally and everywhere. We want to see that. And again, that transcends again into our daily lives, where you're saying skilled people, you want to see people transcend into the best that they can be and achieve the best that they can achieve, with the talent that they got. If your talent, again, like if your talent is not recognized at home, take it across the border. there's always someone who needs the skill and the knowledge that you have. Take it across the border, take it across the ocean. I know it's not easy, as generally people in our communities do not have the funds to go overseas or whatever, but then you can work online for someone who's in Ghana, someone who's in Nigeria, for someone who's in any other part of the world, and you can do your interviews online. You see an opportunity, apply for it, take your career across the borders, and that will help you grow, and that will help you provide for your family. Let's get these opportunities, guys. Let's dream. Let's continue to dream. So yeah, let me wrap it up.
Shine is found. We have to define the sound. Hey, listen here, this the year, to spit the beer, we'll make the rockets disappear. Hey, together we stand, divided we fall.
Yes.
The better we can, provided the ball.
Yeah.
We play the background long enough. We'll never back down, rap now strong enough. Hey, our time is now, rhymes is down, shine is found. We have to define the sound. Hey, listen here, this the year, to spit the beer, we'll make the rockets disappear. Hey, together we stand, divided we fall. Hey, the better we can, provided the ball. Hey, we play the background long enough. We'll never back down, rap's now strong enough.
Free at last, free at last. Thanks God Almighty, we are free at last.
Yeah, man, that's the end of the song. So yeah, the moral of the story is that, we should continue to dream for a better future, and a better future than the present, and work together to realize those dreams, as there's strength in unity. You could hear in the chorus where it does tell us that there's strength in unity, and divided we fall, and that actually reminds me of this book that I read, and I'm going through, The Art of War, where it shows you the strength in unity and maneuvering situations and leadership. So if you can be a leader, you have a dream, you can take people with you, and you can lead them to the promised land of the dream that you saw, and that will build a better society. We mustn't be jealous of people's success, and we should know that our dreams are bigger than us. It's more than us. Human beings were not meant to go at things alone. We are collaborative beings. Like I actually don't understand when someone reached the top and they say, I did it on my own. And like, there's no way you can do it on your own. There are people who helped you along the way. So our dreams are intertwined. So let's help each other. Let's come together and work together. I think that's the moral of the moral of the story here on this song. That's what at least that's what I get, as a message to me as human being. So yeah, man. And I also have a dream. And my dream is that we grow this channel. We touch as many lives as we can, and we share the message that we have on these songs. So in order for us to do that, please subscribe to the channel, hit the subscribe button below, and hit the bell next to it so that you can get notifications on the next song that we review. Hit the like button if you enjoyed my review. Leave your comment below of what you get, the message that you get from the song, and what you think, if you think that my message was spot on again. So I'd leave your comment below, and you can also leave a comment on the song that you would like me to go through on the other videos. Then I can get to them and I can see what they're all about, and we can discuss them, and we can continue to build a better society through deriving the positive message out of these songs. So see you on the next one. I'm out.